All right, guys, I'm now joined by my arch nemesis, my rival, who also turned out to be one hell of a good partner, and he's not done just yet. Of course, I'm talking about the Spider, Anderson SIlva. What's going on, man?
Good, buddy, and you?
I'm happy to see you. I've been looking forward to this. Look, you going into boxing, this is not exactly brand new information because I remember when you were talking about Roy Jones. You've been talking about Roy Jones for 10 or 12 years. So boxing is something that you've always had on your radar, but now you get the opportunity to do it. How does that feel?
Wow, I'm so happy, Chael. I'm so happy because when the people ask me about this fight, I'm surprised because I'm in Brazil. I'm just visit my family, my parents in Brazil, and when the people call me and say, "You ready for fight boxing?" and I say, "Boxing? When and where?" And the people say, "In Mexico with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. What do you think?" I say, "Yeah, I can do that." And I start calling my coach, and everybody say, "Yes, you have a time for that?" Yes, I'm start training, and thank you God, because I think this sport, the people need to respect the the different sport, but especially boxing, because I'm not specialized in boxing. You know, of course, I practiced boxing for many, many years ago, and I fight boxing, but this is different level right now, and that's like training hard for make this fight good, for respect the sport. Don't doing the same the YouTuber doing right now. Just respect the sport.
So let me pry into the business side of this real fast. Did you have to get permission, say from the UFC? Were you in a spot of your contract where you were free to go do something? Did you have to get? Did they have to clear for you to be able to do this?
I'm completely free. When the I take my last fight in UFC, Dana talked to me and asked me to sign something about this is my last fight in UFC. And I say, okay, but what happened? This is my last fight in UFC, but you can hold me here. This is my last fight. When this finish is done, it's done. And that's it.
Okay, so when you signed with these new guys for the Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. fight, is this a multi-fight deal? Are you planning on boxing throughout 2021, or is this a one-off?
This is the first, but the different promote call me and call the ICM to unsign the contract to the people hold me. But I right now my focus is only this fight. But a lot of boxing promote company call me and call the company, the ICM, that represent me to unsign right now. But right now my focus is only one fight, this fight in July 19, and that's it.
And when you're in the gym training, by the way, is that real natural for you, or are there times you want to slip an elbow in, or you want to throw a knee? Like, are you having to reprogram? You got just the hands down?
No, no, definitely not. I just because I have a memory for amateur boxing, because I practiced boxing in Brazil a lot and amateur boxing in Brazil for many, many years. And I practice professional too. I have a two professional fight boxing. And that's my coach right now work with me. And I just start learn again and say, whoa, that's the little key. Just turn the key and start, you know.
That's excellent. I mean, look, when you jumped in, though, you jumped in the pretty deep end right here. Okay. I mean, you got a second generation guy who's been doing this quite a while. I mean, he was kind of born in to boxing. When you heard that name, were you thinking, okay, this is great, this is a marquee fight? Or were you thinking, guys, could I start with somebody maybe not quite as experienced?
I mean, I love challenge. I know it's hard because Chavez Jr. doing boxing for entire life, but that's a good challenge for me. And I don't need to prove nothing for anybody. I do this because I love sport, I love fighting, and this is my air. And when you do something with your heart, you happy, you make successful. Doesn't matter you win or not, and that's I accept the challenge for my mind, for my body.
Sure. And what about weight class? What do you guys got to weigh in for this?
82, 182, 182.
I mean, that's 3 pounds lower than you've been in about 12 years. Is that going to be a big deal? Can you do
Yes,
it?
that's interesting, Chael, because I test my mind, I test my body. Every single day I put in my body for working hard, test my body. I feel strong, I feel tired, and I put in my body for readaptation to make solid to the fight for the day for the fight. And yeah, I'm okay for that. I'm happy because this is amazing challenge for me.
I got to tell you, I'm very happy about it too. And Anderson, this whole card is starting to come together. I feel as though, and I sure hope that I'm right, but boxing is starting to change a little bit. Instead of just doing a big main event, they're starting to feature the co-main event, and they're starting to feature the third card down. And I'm seeing that particularly being opened as they start to shorten the rounds or even the time of the rounds, just so we can see a little bit more. And I feel like you're right in the middle of this. I don't know how much you know about the card, but this card is coming together very nicely. You're going to have a lot of eyeballs, not just for yourself, but I know you're a fan as well. And you're going to have some fights on there that you're going to want to see.
Yeah, you know that's the great moment for everybody in Mexico because Julio Cesar Chavez go to make this event huge, you know, and I'm staying the same card, you know, and this is a huge event in Mexico. And I'm so happy because everybody call me and say, whoa, you go fight boxing in Mexico, you crazy. But, I'm so happy to you because, you amazing, you accept the challenge. And everybody call me and say, you crazy? And you say, yeah, I mean, I'm crazy, but it'll be fun.
Well, Anderson, I'll leave you with this. I agree with those people. I also think that you're crazy, but I also think you're going to win. I think you're going to beat him. I think this is something you've wanted to do. I'm not sure he knows fully what he's getting into. That is my opinion. I wish you the best of luck. Let's catch up again down the road. Thank you for your time, champ.
No, thank you so much for you give this opportunity, Chael. And I know your son start training. When I have time, when you stay in LA and when you have a time, just come and I go help your son too.
I appreciate that. He's actually right here. Now he's nervous. You want to say hi to Anderson? All right, we'll do that another. Now he got shy. He's actually a big fan of yours. I very much appreciate that offer, and I know that you meant it. Now he's running out. He's going to get his mom. All right, Anderson, thank you, pal.
Thank you. Bye.